the day, nothing standing in my way. Now I've got the nerve to say, hey, I've got to know how the story goes. I think I love you so. We should take it slow. 'Cause maybe then we'll know.
Sugar in my coffee.
I don't like ketchup on my eggs.
I'm not sure about a french fry and a milkshake.
I love my pizza crust with ranch. So now we know how the story goes. I'm sure I love you so. We should take it slow. Yes, now we know how the story goes. I'm sure I love you so. We should take it slow. You had me from hello.
You're listening to the David Bowers Awards, and if you're an artist who'd like to have your music featured on our show, please write us at david@thedavidbowers.com.
I kind of like that song. You Had Me From Hello. They call themselves Porter and Sales, and it's really strange because the style of music is not reflective of the original style of these artists I'm going to mention, but some of the harmonies reminded me of the Everly Brothers and that tight, close harmony that they used to use. What'd you think, John?
Yeah, that was a nice, jumpy tune. It really is. And yes, I agree with you. I like that a lot. They put a lot of thought and effort into it. The production values are good. I was just more concentrating on listening to the song than trying to think of who or what they reminded me of. But yeah, I can see a little bit of maybe Everly Brother influence in there. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, I noticed you were really getting into it and concentrating on it. The coronary that you suffered when the song stopped.
Right at the 2-minute mark. It's like, what the hell?
Well, I'm glad you were paying attention. We definitely got your attention.
We old school radio people, as soon as there's a second of dead air, you look up, hello?
Yeah. Oh, my God, what happened? Well, we're going to move right along because we have a very lovely guest in the green room waiting to come in and talk with us who's got some really interesting and exciting stuff to talk about. And one of the exciting things is her music. We're going to play a song by her right now and then introduce Maggie Thorn. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a tune called Lie.
I told you we were done. You said no, baby, no, baby. I'm the only one. I believe you and took back my goodbye, but you lied.
Hey, I'm James McSheffrey, and you're listening to the David Bowers Awards on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, there you have it. That's lie. This is Maggie Thorn, or I guess we could say, in all honesty, the artist formerly known as Maggie Thorn. Maggie, are you with us?
I am with you. How are you?
Doing fine. I caught a little bit of mic noise there. I don't know if it was your mic or mine, but I did catch a little noise there. I want to be sure people can hear you well, because you are, in fact, the Maggie Thorn that we had on some time ago, but you've done a little name changing since the last time you were on with us.
Yeah, I got married.
Well, congratulations from all of us here at the David Bowers Awards. I know, John, you wanted to congratulate her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think, well, I know I speak for David and Nick and everybody else. We're thrilled for you. I am a big believer in the institution myself. My wife and I have been married for 34 and a half years now, and as she likes to put it, so far, so good. Oh, it is awesome. I like it. It's pretty cool. It really is. So,
marriage is a fine institution. Marriage is a fine institution if you like living in one. No, congratulations. Congratulations, Maggie.
I've only been married for 10 months.
Well, we'll see if we can get you back on here after 10 years and see how you really feel about it. Well, congratulations to both you and Mr. Lowry, and many, many happy years to you.
Thank you so much.
Now you've just become a font of exciting news, moving from your marriage and your whole new life there to the fact that you have a whole new album coming out called The Other Side.
Yes.
And that's actually released the 15th of this month. This show will air that very following weekend, so the album will actually be released by the time people hear this. But why don't you tell us a little bit about it? And I know you've got 11 original songs and one Dolly Parton cover, right?
Yes. Yeah, we got, it's a 12-song CD, like you said. And 11 of the songs were written by myself, and one of the songs was co-written with my husband, and several of them I co-wrote with my dad, Tony. But it's evolved so much from the last album, and I'm just so proud of it, and I'm excited for the CD release and for the album to just get out there and see what people think about it.
I can understand that, and yes, we can hear the evolution of your voice and your styling in the music as compared to the music you've had on when you were here in the past. And listeners, if you're not familiar with Maggie Thorn, I would suggest go out, listen to some of her music. Where can they hear your music, Maggie?
They can listen to my music. They can find it on iTunes, Amazon. They can also find it on Spotify if they do Spotify, and YouTube, Facebook. But pretty much, I guess, anywhere that has music. We use CD Baby, and they help us distribute it to all kinds of different places. So.
Fantastic. And I noticed on this track that we just played, I noticed a much deeper, darker theme than we're used to with your music. Yes. Any explanation? Was it just a thought? Did you come up with you wanted to go in that direction? How did that come about?
Well, this song is unique in itself, and on the album, it is probably the darkest. Well, definitely the darkest song I've ever written. It's a true story, but it's not about me. It's about a friend of mine, and I just thought that I needed to write this song, and it was one of those songs that you get inspired for, and I wrote it in about 5 minutes, maybe less, and it just came out dark. Yeah, and so I decided when I was writing it, I could just hear this scary, creepy, like carnival behind it. That's all I could hear and think about when I was writing it, and so that's how we decided to actually record the song, and we have all the creepy fiddle and steel guitar and stuff in it, and calliope. And we actually decided that this song, just because it is so unique and different, we're going to record or actually shoot a music video for it in September at our local fair.
Oh,
like
wow.
After hours. And so we're going to save up our money and and shoot a video for it, because it is unique, and the whole album is unique. There's a variety of different genres that I pull from when I listen to music and also when I write. Sometimes it comes out really traditional country. Sometimes it comes out kind of bluegrass. And sometimes it's bluesy rock.
I remember.
I can't really explain
I remember you had a track. The last time you were on, you had a track that I really fell in love with, and you told me that you had gone off by yourself, I think down by a pond or something, and written it. I forget the title of it right now, but definitely a much darker theme than that. And I couldn't help but think when I was listening to it, and you kind of pointed this out to me when you were talking just now about the music video. I was thinking you ought to send the finished product to Stephen King, because I could see him doing a story, kind of a Pet Cemetery type of thing, only around a carnival with your tune there underlying the scene. I think that would be interesting. John Bon Jovi was aching to get in here and say something. What you got, John?
Yeah, aching. Maggie, I want to make an observation. I'm sitting here listening to Lie, and I will be honest with you. I always like to preview the music before we play it, but this was the first time I heard it, and I'm impressed. Great tune, nice production values, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this, and it's reminding me of something, and it is driving me absolutely bonkers what it reminded me of. And about 3/4 of the way through the song, it hit me that musically, I heard it almost sounded like you were influenced by a band called the Youngbloods and a song of theirs, Darkness, and then on some of
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, you look it up. It's the band is called the Youngbloods, and the name of the song is Darkness. And then I also, during some of the softer passages of it, I heard a little bit of Rod Stewart's Mandolin Wind, not in the vocal at all, but musically. I could hear it just, and it was making me absolutely mental. What am I hearing here? And it was, but I got to tell you, it's an unlikely pairing of influences, but it worked. And I don't know if you consciously, I don't know if you consciously knew of that in the 5 minutes that